And then would we correct that very sin in its final form? And in the final form, we know that our corrections come from light to heavy, and the big, heavy final correction is called Amalek.
And to the extent that he does remember, he can erase it. No more than that. It turns out that you can only erase Amalek to the extent that you remember the troubles it has done to him. Therefore, the preparation to this erasing of Amalek should be that one should know what Amalek is. Meaning, what's the role of Amalek against the people of Israel? About this, the verse says, "Remember what Amalek has done to you on the way when you came out of Egypt, what happened on the way." When a person examines this, to the extent that he feels that the will to receive is his enemy, to the extent that he has done the preparation for that, to know and to feel the torments he has caused him, only to that extent one is willing to erase him from the world. And this is the reason it says, erase the memory of Amalek.
So we have the evil inclination, we have to fight it. We have to turn it into a good inclination. Of course, we can't invert it, but we can only set the intention in order to bestow above it. The will to receive remains. Only instead of the intention in order to receive, we instill the intention in order to bestow. But we actually use our desire. This means to defeat the Amalek.
The solution to come out of every problem is to stop thinking of yourself and think of the friends. You are only thinking about how to save them, and then you stop thinking of yourself, and by that you save yourself. What are you going to be burned from?
To run too fast, to advance too fast.
No such thing in spirituality. There's no running too much in spirituality. Because it's all organized according to the degrees before you. It's not you determining. It's like you sitting in an old car. You can push the gas all the way to the end, but it hardly moves. It advances. You don't determine it. You push all the way you can.
So to run all the way through and not stop?
It won't be all the way. It'll be all the way in your state. And it'll be correct. It's never written that you have to go in half powers. You can't with half powers. A person advancing can only advance in full devotion. And a person who doesn't really devote himself, he doesn't advance. He supposedly revolves around until he finally reaches a state, maybe a few years from now, such a shattering that he'll be ready to give everything up for it. Otherwise, no. Spirituality, in order to bestow with all your vessel as much as it's revealed. So, don't save up. By that, you're causing damage. That's also, they say about it, there's a person who sits that gains more than while walking. Because you think you're walking, but you're not really. You're just revolving. You're not moving forward.
So people want to know what we have to do in order to defend against Amalek in the 10.
Connection. Don't let go of all those. Don't be wise guys. The two hands, the hands of Moses. What? Why are you speaking about discernments that we're not experiencing? We don't feel it. We're not in there. We can't work with that yet. Well, why? We need connection. In the connection, we'll start discovering all kinds of discernments. Then we'll see what what his hands of faith are. It's all revealed in connection. We have no other action but that. And from here till Gmar Tikkun, all the way, it's the same thing. And the Sfirot are revealed, and the Partzufim, and all the different integrations, the way the Sfirot divide into all kinds of the lines, and everything is revealed from efforts to connect. There's no other spiritual action but connection between us and with the Creator between us.
Moshe from China says, Baal HaSulam says that there's no...
Moshe from China?
Yeah, our Moshe from China, yeah.
Oh yeah, Moshe from Holland.
So Baal HaSulam says that there's nothing evil in the world, and nothing in the world must be eradicated. So why can't we rise above Amalek and cover it with love, and we have to eradicate it?
Amalek is an intention. The intention, we need to destroy it, meaning to exchange it in order to bestow. Amalek isn't a desire, it's an intention. And the intention we do have to eradicate. Instead of receiving, we have to exchange it in order to bestow. Speak simply. We don't need to get all complicated with this. Throw all these names away. Amalek, Aman, it doesn't matter. The principle needs to be understood. It needs to help us do the right action. Yes.
Sergey from Moscow is asking, so what is the main support that Amalek gives us in our spiritual advancement?
Revealing the evil is necessary. As we know, Pharaoh brought the people of Israel close to the Father in the sky. If we wouldn't have the evil revealed, we wouldn't run to the good. First we agree with it, then we suffer from it. From suffering it, we hate it until we understand that we have to get rid of it. And getting rid of it, we understand we have to run away from it. And running away from it means from the control of the evil. Let's say now, my thoughts are only about myself. That is called that I'm in Egypt. How can I correct these thoughts about myself? So I see that I come out of one thought, I enter a different thought. Third, fourth, all the time about myself. No, I'll think about them. I see a few minutes from now, again I'm thinking about myself. Even though I'm thinking about the group and whatever else, that is called the people of Israel side from the work. And what should I do then? Then I decide that I have no other way, and I have to disconnect completely from my will to receive, because it's entirely in order to receive. So I go from one desire to receive to a second to a third. What can you do to disconnect? How can I disconnect? Until I make such a decision that I run away from it, that I must. And that's how I can come out of Egypt. How? By Pharaoh, by the will to receive, that makes my life so bitter that I had to run away from it. So who brought the people of Israel to the Father in the sky? Pharaoh, the posterior of the Creator. That's it. He's an angel, a special force that works in us without vacations. He doesn't take a break like us. Oh, I'm going to rest a bit. Maybe I'll watch something. I'll enjoy something. For now, I'll take a break from spiritual work. No, he doesn't take a break. That he pulls you all to other things, that's his work. Always. The memory. Look, I don't know what happens in Gmar Tikkun. I don't want to talk about it. We always need to base ourselves upon what we have. Memory is a foundation. Remember what Amalek did to you, meaning that you always have to base yourself upon that and start your correction as much as you can above it. By that, you build your spiritual world from your will to receive, that you can make it in order to bestow. There are such discernments in the will to receive that we can make them in order to bestow. They are called the seed of Amalek. We can correct them. Who does that? The Creator makes a special correction with it. What is it? I don't know. It'll happen in Gmar Tikkun. So that is what we need to get ready for and to know these discernments in each and every state. That I sort my will to receive and build a partzuf of the soul. By that I build the Rosh Toch Sof of the Partzuf. The soul is 30 Sfirot, Rosh Toch Sof. And there is where all of those discernments are. And desires. And I take Amalek into consideration too. Oh, so I don't even know what Amalek is yet. It's only in the higher degrees we start getting close to it. For now, it's all just my ego, just like gray, that in somehow I have to do something with it. We're still far from Purim. It's very unique discernments. But what we do need to understand is that this time of Purim, also this time of year, it's a good time. And it is worthwhile to invest in connection now because there's an aid compared to, we know, like there's the month like Tisha B'Av, that it's always bad throughout history. So Purim, these signs are good signs.